It is, once again, past midnight for Wednesday, July 30th. A couple of things, I guess, not drawing tonight because of what I'll say later. There's also a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, which I'm excited for, see if there's anything that piques my interest to actually want me to get a Switch 2. But the big thing is that I went back to the gym, and I thought I had rested for a significant amount of time. I really haven't been doing squats, and I do squats. I get to 260. Normally I can do like 10 at 260 pounds, not kg. Kg is way too much. And my back hurt again, and I think I re-hurt my back, which is so frustrating. And I was talking with my dad, who is a doctor, orthopedic. He specializes in sports medicine, so I get used to going to him for problems with my body because he'll usually know an answer. But he's just like, I don't really know. You could just have, you could get a stress fracture in one of the bones in your spine, and that just comes with healing. And I am very, very angry about that, because I seem to keep getting injuries or keep having problems that are just devolve into deal with it, it'll get better eventually. And I'm really, really sick of that. My mental health, it really is just deal with it now, talk to people, but it'll get better. There is no easy fix. College, even though it may not be having the greatest of time, I took steps to create a scenario where I would be able to try and get roommates that I want to be with, take more interesting classes, go abroad. And currently right now, especially with the roommate situation, it's literally just, you're going to be with a roommate, then that didn't happen, then you're going to be with a different roommate, then that didn't happen, and now it's just everything that's I just have to deal with it right now. I have a torn meniscus, and I just have to deal with it because it's not bad enough where I need surgery, but it's also not good enough where I can just ignore it. And now it comes down to my back. Squatting is very, very essential to my workout plan, especially being an athlete. It's very good building leg muscle and core and back and stability. And I can't do those anymore. I can't even do deadlifts anymore. And normally it's manageable. Right now, it is actually a pretty, my pain tolerance is pretty high considering the sport that I play and how I've been managing some probably significant injuries for a long period of time. So, to me, it's about a 3 or 4, but to normal people will probably be about a 7. I can't bend over without feeling a piercing pain in my back, and I just have to deal with it. Which is, again, really, really frustrating, because even if it was if I get an injury and be oh yeah, I actually have a broken bone in my back, or I slipped a disc, or your lower back muscle on your left side is completely torn and that's why it's hurting. I don't need there to be a quick fix. I don't need there to be oh, here it is, 1 week, you're good. I just need there to be something concrete wrong with myself that I can there is a fix that isn't just dealing with it and letting it rest. Like I said, my knee, it was a problem. It's better now, but I notice it at times. Today I've been noticing it because the pain radiates through my calf, and that's just how it goes. And if it was worse, then I would get surgery and that would be fine. It would suck for 3 months not being able to work out and play hockey. It would atrophy significantly in my left leg. But I'm glad I don't have to do that. But right now it's just a deal with it problem. But at least I found that there is a problem. For about 2 years I was just living with, my knee hurts and I don't really know what's wrong. And then one day it got so painful that I was I could have done, I mean, I could have dealt with it and gone on, but I was like, this is bad. And I got it checked out. I got an MRI and said I have a torn meniscus. But the problem with my back is that I feel like it's inhibiting me from doing certain things. And I really enjoy working out. I like squatting. Like, it sucks, but I like squatting. I feel very good about myself when I do those things. I like doing deadlifts. I like doing some exercises, and now I can't. Like, even when I'm doing hamstring curls in the machine at school, I'll sit down, and every so often I like to lean forward because I feel like I get a little bit more control when I curl my hamstrings. But after a while I couldn't do that because it was hurting my back. And like, there are also some like problems like around the house. Like, if I see something, I have to like brace my abs and bend down and almost like not like have to brace so much that I can't breathe. Like, it's like literally my abs are so tight that I can't like breathe in and out. And like I'm trying to I'm literally just hinging my hips right now and bending, and like I am bracing so hard, and it still kind of hurts, but if I just went down normally, my back would collapse. Like, this is so frustrating. And like, my dad is just like, well, if you want, like, if it's hurting by the end of the week, which I'm probably sure that it still will. It won't hurt to this degree, but it will still hurt. I can go get, he's hesitant about getting an x-ray because that is a lot of radiation in that area, so probably an MRI, and that just sucks because you have to sit still for like 45 minutes. But getting something done so that I can, I get to know what's wrong, because it's very frustrating just being like, well, you kind of just have to rest and stop doing things that make it hurt. And I'm like, I've stopped doing things making it hurt. Like, I got hurt in March and I didn't squat for like a month and a half. And then that hurt again. So then when I got home and I went on that family vacation for 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, I didn't do any squatting either. I've squatted 2 times since 2 times since I've been home. And first time it was manageable, but I only went up to 225. This time I'm like, okay, let me see. Haven't been doing it. It feels pretty good right now. I'll squat again, and it just piercing pain in my back. And like, I can continue, but it's so frustrating. The thing is just, don't do the things that make it hurt and it will heal on its own. And then when I get to the point where I'm like, oh, I think I'm fine, I can do some things or maybe get back into it, it hurts again and it gets worse. So it's just really, really frustrating. So hopefully, like, I never want to say like, oh, I hope something's wrong. But at this point, I hope something's wrong. That it's not just my body being wonky and it's just going to be what it is. I want there to be something wrong and there to be a fix. I don't really care right now if it has to be an easy fix, but I want there to be a fix. I want there to be a course of action where I know this is the right way to get better. Even at that point, if it's just like, okay, so you have a small stress fracture in one of your muscles in your back, or one of your bones in your back, or you have a tear in your muscle, in your lower back muscle, and you're like, okay, don't do anything don't squat or deadlift for 5 weeks. I'm like, okay, something is wrong. I won't do those things. And I've given a timeline. But right now, just not knowing and just dealing with it is very, very, very frustrating, because I'm sick of just dealing with things. Like, all the injuries that I've ever had in my life, all the problems that I've ever had in my life has really just devolved into, deal with it. It'll be done in a month or 2. You'll get through it. Like, in my right leg, I had a small MCL tear playing hockey. I got knee checked in open ice. It was pretty bad. 2 weeks, couldn't walk. 3rd week, got back on the ice, started playing. I just had to deal with it. I've had a lot of, stepped on nails. I've, broken my finger. It's all just, torn meniscus, back problem. I had muscle spasms in the side of my neck. And it's all literally just, nothing's wrong with you. You just have to deal with it. even like school, like roommate situation, classes, um, other problems that I've had, it has literally just been deal with it. It'll be different in a couple of months. And I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I just want there to be something concretely wrong with me. I want to be able to explain, hey, I have I'd be like, hey, I have a slip disc in my back. I can't do this right now. I want there to know that there's something wrong with me. Even with mental health. Like, I know that I don't have the strongest self-esteem, mental health. I have anxiety, but every time like I go around, and I guess like some of the people that I know will say like, "Oh, you just have to deal with it." And I'm like, I don't want it just to deal with it. Like, I want there to be something wrong with me. I want to be diagnosed with something, cuz sometimes I just feel different. Like the way I act, the way I perceive things, how I just feel weirder than other, like the things I do are different from what other people do. So like it's that same vein as like if I'm injured and I'm just told nothing's really wrong, it's just you're just going to have to deal with it for a month. And the same thing with mental health, where it's just like, oh, I'm feeling anxious about this, and people are just saying, practice, deal with it. Those two things are in the same vein of just, I don't want to deal with them anymore. I want to know what is wrong, and I want to know that there is a path to get better. And it's just like, so the things I'm very frustrated being in the dark about everything that's going on with me. Like, for a while it was my knee, now it's my back. When I'm struggling with anxiety, it's like, well, maybe there's a reason that I'm struggling with anxiety. And then, like, most of the time it's classes. But then some of the time it's not, and like, what's going on? I want there to be something that I can be like, here's a problem. I would feel better if there was a problem, and it's just so frustrating. And maybe I'm a little bit more frustrated than normal because my back is hurting a significant amount right now, and it's so annoying. Like, I don't want to like bend down and have to brace myself as if I'm doing a deadlift of like 300 pounds. I want to move my body normally. Like, if I want to just like move my back, I can feel it, and it's so frustrating because it just feels like something is about to like, it's like your joint is about to pop, and it's right at the end where it kind of hurts and then it pops, but it's in that limbo of it's always at the hurt stage and it will never pop and feel good. And so it's just so annoying. And it wouldn't be bad if it was hurting and it was doing things that I like it was doing something random, but it's something that I enjoy and something that I want to do. And that's, again, the most frustrating part of it. Like, I want to squat. I don't want to keep doing hamstring curls and all this because I feel like it would really hurt my development as an athlete. It's just, it was so good for so long. My back felt great. Like, when I did workouts with my friend, I did squats. I did like hold squats, and I only did like, what was it, 45, 20 for like 185, but it was holding it down for 5 seconds in a deep squat, and that didn't hurt. But just going up to 260, a weight that I can easily do, like my max is 400, like I can easily do 260, and it's really annoying, and I just don't want to deal with it anymore.